And we begin at 6 with a developing story. Philadelphia City Councilman David O is back at home tonight, less than 24 hours after a man came up to him outside his house and stabbed him in the back. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Lucy Nolan.
And I'm Ian Page. Just minutes after returning home, Councilman O spoke to our own Dave Schratweiser, who's live in Southwest Philadelphia tonight. Dave.
In a wild day for City Councilman David O after he was stabbed on the street right here outside his home last night around 9:45 as he returned home from work. Today around 2:30 he came back home even after surgery, and he spoke to us about the terrifying ordeal that he faced with a knife-wielding suspect.
Hey, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, thank you.
18 hours after being stabbed in the back in front of his own home, Councilman David O came home Thursday afternoon.
I'm doing fine. Good spirits, I feel fine physically, was treated very...
Councilman underwent surgery overnight, but he bounced back quickly and asked to go home. He spoke about the terrifying encounter with a knife-wielding suspect.
And the next thing I know, he's there next to me with an urgent look on his face.
Councilman O says he realized immediately something was very wrong.
And then he punched me in the lower rib, which I happen to know what that is. So I said, "Did you just stab me?" And he had. And I looked down, he had a sieve. More than a knife, it was a sieve. He said, keys, car, wallet, cash, everything. He said, "I want everything." And at one point in time, he lunged at my, face, and I had to put my hand up, and I got cut across the forearm.
And in the middle of the attack, Councilman O revealed that several men in a white car pulled up, thinking it was the suspect who was in trouble.
They took out their recording what was happening.
The councilman says the car and the suspect took off. He dialed 911 and struggled up the front steps. His 10-year-old daughter came to the door. She ran to get O's wife, and O went back to the street to wait for police and the ambulance. Several neighbors came out to help. O says he got a good look at the suspect and believes he's very dangerous.
He's a guy who stabs first and then takes, and I just think that's a very dangerous kind of person.
The councilman is also thankful to everyone in Philadelphia.
I thank all the people for just the wonderful encouragement, kind words, and everything. It was really heartfelt. Thank you so much.
Now, the councilman also suffered some slash wounds to his left forearm. He says he did get a good look at the suspect. If police make an arrest, he does believe he can identify him. Tonight, police are trying to determine if those guys in the white car were acting in concert with the suspect or if the